Texas Republican Representative Joe Barton, he today a hearing on the Keystone XL pipeline on legislation that the Republican and House Republicans are trying to put forth to override President Obama's authority to approve or disapprove the permit for the Keystone XL pipeline. They want to override that, and in this hearing today, this is what Representative Joe Barton had to say.
Yeah.
People like me that support hydrocarbon development don't deny that the climate is changing. I think you could have an honest difference of opinion on what's causing that change without automatically being either all in that it's all because of mankind or it's all just natural. I think there is a divergence of evidence. I would point out that if you're a believer in the Bible, one would have to say the Great Flood is an example of climate change. And that certainly wasn't because mankind had overdeveloped hydrocarbon energy.
These people really believe that there was a great flood, that really happened.
He really believes that.
And that it's proof that there's no climate change, no man-made climate change.
And if Noah could build that ark,
yeah.
Why did it take then 2,000 more years for him to find the United States? Why did it...
Good point.
There you go.
If he could build that ark back then, why couldn't they discover the new world? So that's what, and yes, so I like how he says that we can have an honest difference of opinion on the causes of climate change, unless you want to use science. Then there is no honest difference of opinion. There's just the ignorant, moronic, oil company bought and paid for opinion, and then there's the scientific, accurate opinion.
And also, I should be clear, that when it comes to climate change, yes, the climate has always changed and continuously changed throughout Earth's 4 billion year history. What usually means, though, is that something has to make the climate change. Something usually drives climate change. In the past, it happened over millions and millions and millions, eons, millions of years type of time frame, and it was usually driven by something such as orbital mechanics, changes in the Earth's orbit or the tilt of the Earth. So these are well understood scientific concepts.
It didn't happen in 50 years,
it didn't happen,
80 years.
Right. It has
now.
nothing to do with what 97% of climate scientists are saying, which is that humans are contributing to this. And contributing to global warming, which has a range of effects, and that's because we are burning fossil fuels, releasing carbon dioxide that used to be sequestered into the ground, into the atmosphere, and it's a well-known property of physics that carbon dioxide traps the sun's heat. That's why.
Now, if I was on Fox News, I would have to call you a climate denier for saying that, because now environmentalists are climate deniers. But secondly, if Joe Barton looks familiar to you, it may be because he's the fella from 2010, you may remember, who apologized to BP after the spill on behalf of the White House because BP had agreed to pay $20 billion to help restore the Gulf.
Yes.
And so he apologized to the BP CEO, Tony Hayward, back there for the shakedown that the White House has brought to him. He is not the congressman from Texas. He's the Republican from Exxon Mobil.
And when someone tries to get you, when a climate change denier tries to, they always say, well, look at all this. They have a list of scientists that don't agree. They don't agree. I have a list of scientists that don't agree. And the response to that is, can you name one national or international scientific body that is also denying climate change is because of man-made activity? There isn't one national or international scientific body or organization that is also a climate change denier. There isn't one.